Hi, it's me, Zayford Brooks, the British Tech Guru. At the moment, I shoot all my videos with a cell phone. It's actually probably about an 18-month-old cell phone, and I use this phone for work. And I'm really glad that it's lasted this long, and usually these Android things start screwing up royally. And the problem I get is the Android things, after about 18 months, they start making calls all on their own. Random dialing. I can have the thing sitting on the countertop. I'm not touching it. I'm just sitting there drinking my tea, reading a magazine or a book, and suddenly my phone lights up and I see it suddenly start to call some random phone number. Well, that's happened with the past few Android phones, but it always at about the 18-month stage. And bear in mind, I don't put any software on my phones other than what Google produces. I don't put Facebook, I don't put Twitter, I don't put any of this third-party rubbish on. So it really is a bit of a mystery. And I tend to use my phone largely as a phone, but I also use it for my videos, because the front camera is something like 4K. The back camera is 1080p. So I'm filming in 1080p right now because I'm on the back camera, because I can see myself in the screen. Now this phone cost me $50. So I'm quite happy with that. But if I want to get a better camera to do videos, I've been looking around. There are a lot of $130 cameras listed as 4K, 2K, 1080p that are plainly not. I did buy one from Walmart that was listed as being 1080p. It wasn't even VGA. It was upsampled CIF to 1080p. It was horrible. It had about 1995 video quality. It was terrible. I returned that. So clearly, you cannot really trust the cheaper video cameras. Now, I've been looking, and I went to my go-to supplier for anything anything in the way of camera gear. I used to do a lot of photography. I don't anymore. I sold most of my stuff. I went to my go-to supplier, B&H, and they said, well, you need this or this or this, which is fair enough. And of course, I looked at the price. It was like $500. So I'm looking at it now. Is that $500 justified? Well, I looked at all the cameras that are around. Well, there's a lot of Vivitars that are about 150, 200. And Vivitar is just a label that anybody can stick on their camera, and because Vivitar is a nothing, it's just a label. And so a lot of Vivitars out there that 150, 200 that are absolute trash. So I'm looking around at all the things at different prices, and you see all the cameras that look the same, with just the manufacturer name changing on it, and some of the labeling changing on it. Yeah, those are the trash cameras. So it looks like B&H was dead right, and when they said that probably my best budget is about $500. Well, I can't afford that right now. And I've already spent what, 10, 12, 14,000 on keeping my car on the road. Now, why might you ask, would I spend that much on an old car? Well, it's because I've had it since, it's an 05 and I've had it since 06. So I know pretty much everything that's gone wrong with it and what's been fixed on it. And I know the stuff that hasn't been fixed on it. So right now I need to do the shock absorbers. They say the sway linkage needs to be done. Well, you can drive forever with bad sway links. That's not a big problem. The shocks, yeah, because you get uneven tyre wear. uneven steering, and the back wheels bounce. Well, back wheels are bouncing a bit on it now, and I'm waiting till I get my next pay packet so I can just put the back shocks on myself and see if I can do a good job of it. If I can do a good job of that, then I'll work on the front shocks. So, and then the other thing there, I have to get them from the direct from the supplier, because the local auto parts stores, they just don't have what I need in stock. Far as AutoZone, I've never had anything from AutoZone that was any good. I had a gas cap from them one time, put it on, it worked for about 2 days, and then started giving me evap errors. Well, I had to go to Nissan to get the Nissan gas cap, spend about $30 on a Nissan gas cap, solved the problem. Previous Nissan gas cap lasted, what, 15, 16 years, and then disintegrated. I think I had good mileage out of that. Nothing on a car will last forever, but all the bits can be replaced. And that's where I'm at now. I'm replacing bits. But back to cameras. When the budget allows, I might upgrade to... when I say upgrade, I hate that word. I really hate the word upgrade. It doesn't... Upgrading makes it sound... It's a polite way of saying spending money. I might buy a bigger, better camera in the future, but not right now. I don't want to dig into my reserves. I've been doing that for car repairs, and I just want to cool it a bit, because I know I've got some other big expenses coming up. But the camera, I keep saying I'm going to wait until I start making money from YouTube before I buy a new camera. But when I start making money from YouTube, then I will buy a new camera. Or if something happens to my phone and I can't get a phone as good, with a video camera as good, then I will probably get a camera. And right now I'm looking at products by Sony and Canon. They're about $450, $500. Not a little expenditure, but I want good quality. I don't want rubbish. I can buy rubbish for $150 and regret it. Rubbish is cheap. Cheap cameras are expensive, because once you've spent your money, you've wasted it on a cheap one. Unless you can get a refund straight away, then you've got to spend the money you should have spent on the expensive one, and then you've still spent the money on the bad one, and you probably even won't be able to eBay the bad one. Well, you can't really honestly eBay the bad one. And what are you going to say? Bad camera, 20 cents. Probably wouldn't even get 20 cents for it. Anyway, this has been me, Zay for Beeblebrox, British Tech Guru, talking about cameras. I'll see you again in the next video.